Hey, you two! Something strange is happening on Haruko-tan.
Something strange? Don't tell me.
I hate to say it, but it might be under photon or attack already.
How could this be? How dare they trample all over Haruko-tan?
Our fashionably late guests of honor arrive at last.
Shiva, what are you doing on Haruko-tan?
I was tired of playing tag, so I decided to head the game off. I figured you would show up eventually, but I wasn't expecting you to meander the whole way here. Oh, I'm fairly certain I disposed of all the trash in my sight. Why? There, you see?
You pay for this!
That wasn't very nice. You assail my senses like flies swarming about garbage. Perhaps it's time I disposed of you.
You two! Enemy forces are still amassing! Get out of there! Quick!
I'm not letting you go. What's this?
Sukuna-hime?
I take it you must be this planet's guardian. I've no idea where you were hiding before, but I suppose this means you'll be my next opponent. Buzzing away, are you, flies? Well, well. I imagine I'll be in for a lecture from Varuna upon my return.
Where are we?
You're in the spirit realm, the place that lies between the corporeal realm and the netherworld.
Sukuna-hime, you're safe! But the other Daybreakers...
Assuming the worst as usual, I see. Take a look around, Matoi.
Oh, Kotoshiro?
Yeah. Nice to see you two again. And I'm not alone. The other Daybreakers are right over there, too.
It makes for a suitable evacuation shelter. A special place it may be to me, but Necessity cares not for sentiment.
Lady Sukuna Hime immediately sensed the arrival of those foul villains and whisked us all to safety here in the spirit realm.
Would that I could have gotten everyone. But while I am many things, omnipotent is not one of them. Our losses were numerous. Of course, I imagine we're a good sight better off than the Nightfallers.
This is all because we were so late in coming.
Not so. Even had you beaten them here, the outcome would by and large be the same. You see how powerful that ruffian is. Hers is a power that exceeds yours, and likely even mine. And so, I ask of you, enlighten me. Who are they? Interesting. The ones who created arcs. We have quite the extraordinary guests on our hands.
Shao said that the source of Shiva's extraordinary power lies in her nigh-infinite photonic ability. If we could suppress that using your power, the sealing circle, then we might stand a chance of beating her.
That it was that child's idea explains much. 'Twas a similar method that bound your power when you flew into a rage, my toy. The similarities between the power I possess and the photons you use might make it possible. So be it. May I ask something unreasonable of you, then?
Yes! We'll do anything in our power to help!
The very words I was hoping to hear. Kotoshiro,
Ma'am.
I have separate orders for you.
This place brings back some memories. I never really dreamed that I'd be defending it again.
I shall send you to the place in which the sealing circle was once laid out. Defend the keystone, and ambush the foes that will inevitably come. Hold this place with your lives until our true objective arrives. I presume the enemy will anticipate your arrival and swarm you en masse. Eventually, the ruffian will follow.
So, we're bait.
Just so. Yours is the most dangerous of roles, and you may turn it down if you wish.
What happens when she takes the bait?
At that point, your task will be a simple one. You have but to destroy the keystone. Indeed, it would. With the keystone gone, the sealing circle will weaken, and Magatsu will be revived on the spot. But quell your fears. for I anticipate this outcome. I ask only that you put your faith in me for the rest.
Sukuna-hime wouldn't ask this of anyone but us. Let's do our part!
I was wondering where you'd slipped off to, only to find you in this remote hinterland. There must be something valuable here indeed. If I were to hazard a guess, I presume it has to do with that conspicuously large boulder you're so obviously defending. You've honed your technique, to be sure. But you're still one step behind me.
The keystone! Well, that's the outcome we wanted, right?
That was underwhelming. Now make your peace, before you perish. An earthquake? Can you not see it? The planet trembles with rage at your misdeeds. Evil though Magatsu may be, he is still a god. And where should divine wrath be directed, if not at one who blasphemes against him? Let your arrogance be your undoing.
Come, divine Nagatsu, heed the Ash Maiden's voice, and stand tall before this wicked foe. Worry not on my account. Magatsu and I are two halves of this planet's will. There is no good or evil in this moment. There is only divine wrath bearing down squarely upon this oppressor, upon she who has sinned. Guarding this planet is my duty. Magatsu, unleash your wrath to your heart's content.
You baited me into breaking the rock to set this god free. Oh, I see I've been played like a fiddle, as it were. And yet, I remain insulted all the same. Did you think one mere god would be enough to stop me?
What? You have nowhere to run!
Hey, look!
We've been through this. It's futile. I am the ruler of this universe. Do you truly think the god of some backwater trash planet could ever touch me? Such disrespect is deserving of a swift death. That was quite the amusing diversion, but nothing more. Now you shall join him. You laugh in the face of death? Have you taken leave of your senses?
Forgive me. A chuckle escaped in my amusement at what little regard you have shown for a god. Your power has been engraved into Magatsu's body, and through that body, his very soul, which means...
Kotoshiro, now!
Indeed.
Let wrath incurred be the catalyst to activate the sealing circle here and now. Come to me, ashes, and deliver us unto peace!
Cease your struggling! What? It's equal to mine? No. Could it be that my power is weakening?
Indeed it is, ruffian. The sealing circle I just activated serves but one purpose. To suppress your power. You call this some backwater trash planet? Never underestimate a god, wench!
Interesting. I did underestimate you. That much I'll grant. Such power will be an impediment to our goals.
In light of that, I shall annihilate it personally. You think your parlor tricks are enough to bring me down?
Emergency! Code! Use!
Take this! Impossible! With this power, I could unmake the world! This ends here! This is the end! Take this! This is the end! This is the end! This ends here! This ends here! Take this! This is the end! This ends here! This is the end! This ends here! I may not have my full array of powers, but you'd be unwise to underestimate me. With this power, I could unmake the world! Wicked power!
Completed!
Consider me impressed. Fearsome showing, even if my power was suppressed. That's what makes you the vessel of the universe. I should never have underestimated you. Good thing I was the one to pay the price.
What does that mean?
It means this.
Ah! Lady Sakuna Hime!
Sakuna Hime! Kotoshiro!
You withstood that well, Mitra.
There was hardly anything to withstand. Pain means nothing to me. But if I'd rushed headlong into that, even I might have met my match for once.
Thank you for your devotion, Mitra. Truly, you have served me well.
You're too kind. This is what I'm meant for. Luna, you pick up where I left off.
I will.
Rest in peace, Mitra. We surmised that after acquiring equivalent calculation abilities, the first thing you would do was come up with a plan to fight me. Some cheap trick, no doubt. Mitra proposed we do some legwork of our own, and I entrusted her with sole charge of the matter. A field that creates a directed seal over a target's photons. An impressive feat indeed, for the workings of a lowly planetary deity. All the more reason for me to have dispatched one of my top retainers. Well done, Mitra. Now it falls to me to ensure that her loyalty was not misplaced. Faced with foes strong enough to slay Mitra, my judgment will be swift and merciless. I will kill you all where you stand. My. But of course you would bring the power you acquired in the other realm to bear. You must regard me highly. The sundered fragments of Dark Falls united to bar my way. What a delight this is. And yet, have you forgotten the source from which your power originates? Dark Falls come from the profound darkness. Their power and the profound darkness's power are one and the same. No child can prevail against its parent. Arcs in Dark Falls glory. They are not but pieces of my grand design. Rather anticlimactic, wouldn't you say? Your form. Dark Falls? This form is yet unknown to me. Not that it will be a threat to me.
Mistress, above you!
You actually repelled it. Well done.
I don't sense any photons. You're not with arcs, are you? Who are you? What is your aim?
Where are my manners? My name is Phalig Eves. I came running from Earth. I felt drawn to your powerful presence, so here I am.
Earth. You refer to that planet from another dimension.
Personally, I would love nothing more than to stay and fight, but I can't exactly ignore the others, so I'll be taking my leave now. Hopefully I'll see you, fingers crossed.
Mistress, are you all right?
Perfectly so. I was simply taken aback by encountering someone whose photons I could not consume. Curious, but long as I remain aware of their existence, I foresee no immediate threat.
Shall we give chase? If that barrier comes up again, it could pose a threat.
No, I am quite weary of playing tag. And if I recall, Mitra said the same. All that remains is to tread the path of destruction. Every world, every universe shall be our sacrificial lambs.
Completely unacceptable, no matter the circumstances.
Even for the source, she's too strong!
On the contrary, this is exactly what we should have expected. In fact, I dare say we should be proud.
Care to explain why you seem so pleased with yourself?
Because she is the finest vessel I have ever created. Why wouldn't I be happy to have irrefutable proof of that? She has nothing but disdain for us Dark Falls, and can even contend with our host. I must say, even I'm impressed with my work.
Oh, can it? Now's hardly the time for sitting around with our thumbs up our asses. We gotta come up with a plan here.
You really don't get it, do you? We've played our hand. To resist now would be futile. I told you earlier, didn't I? That thing is the profound darkness itself. It is the source of all of our power. No life form can succumb to its own poison. That's what it comes down to.
So what now, huh? Are we just completely useless at this point?
So what now, Are we just completely done for at this point?
Not exactly. Not as long as we are still with our host. Had she taken our power for herself, the world would already be beyond salvation. That is to say, just by being here, we are in fact playing a non-trivial role. We still count for something.
Say what you want, but I still think this is all your fault. You made this monstrosity.
Though I don't dispute that I bear some blame, following the ultimate chain of cause and effect here is hardly meaningful now. If I could do things over again, I should like to avoid ever having met Xion. Had I not, everything would be different. The Photoners, and Arcs, of course, would never have come to be.
What would be so bad about that? I was born before you met Xion, after all.
Yeah? What's the problem? I would still be born as long as Florent exists.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You're just overthinking it. There's nothing we can do.
Thinking won't help. There's nothing we can do.
Photon energy exists in tandem with the Akashic records. As long as there exists photon energy, so too shall the profound darkness. If you really want to destroy it forever, the only option is to banish the profound darkness to a world without photons.
A world with no Akashic records. Where are we going to find some place like that?
How should I know? Even the photoners of old never found such a realm.
That one's a photoner, the root of Ark's might. And she's the original profound darkness, the source from which the Darkfall's powers flow. In other words, neither of those powers can even come close to touching her. Therefore, to defeat her, we need something else entirely. A power whose source lies elsewhere. That is precisely why you and I are here. It was the Akashic Record's final wish. Shion's final wish.
Seems you've taken quite the beating. I had a few errands to run, but you seem to be facing some pressing concerns yourselves.
What happened? No, I'll be alright. But we need to treat Sukuna Hime, Kotoshiro, and fast.
I'm glad to see you're all right. I'm sorry I've been out of touch. Things have gotten, well, pretty far out of hand. The Photoners' onslaught is underway. We've never dealt with anything quite like this before. They mean to crush us in one blow.
What is it? Bye now. Hello there. Goodbye. Bye for now.